What's up, peeps? In this video, you're going to see us up potting tomatoes and peppers from 72 count trays to solo cups. Enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to up pot these peppers. They look really good. They're getting really big. We got some green peppers here, and not so great germination on those, but here we have jalapenos. Okay, so our first step is we are going to wash our 4-inch pots. Apparently, the person across the street in 1997 really liked Hardy Mums, but they cleaned out the house because they're redoing it and selling it, and he left these out on the curb, so I figured I'd reuse them. So I'm gonna wash these out really good, and we'll mix our soil and get to up potting. Okay, so we filled up our 4-inch pots with our potting soil, which was the same as we used for the potatoes. 1 part potting soil, 1 part black cow, and 1 part peat moss. Now we're going to fill up this tray about 3/4 of the way full, and we're going to let this dry soil soak up the water. So now it's just a waiting game. Probably take about an hour. Okay, so these pots have been sitting for about 2 hours now. It's given it enough time to absorb the liquid. That peat moss takes a while to moisten up. Now we're gonna pull up these plants out of the cell. Loosen it up around the sides. These have been watered recently. Okay, you can see the roots. Nice sized plant. Take this here screwdriver. I'm gonna poke a hole down fairly deep. Let's stick the plant in there. Push it down around the edge. And we've got one of them planted. And I'm going to do this for all of them. I planted 2 seeds per cell. This one, you see, has 2. What I do, make a big mess on my countertop. I'm just gonna tease these apart. That one in there. You can plant the stem a little deeper. It's not gonna hurt it. I wouldn't plant pepper seedlings too deep. Although they'll grow some advantageous roots, they won't grow like tomatoes will. Push it in there. Pack down the soil around it. Alright, I'm going to continue to do these. Obviously some of them are bigger than others, but we'll give this one a go too, see how he does. These first seeds that I'm doing are my green peppers. They didn't germinate as well as my jalapenos, so I want to get these in. And these are my green peppers potted up. Okay, you notice with these guys, these are my jalapenos. They got really leggy, really tall. So we're going to bury them as deep as we can and hope that that will fix it. This is why it's important to label. These all have popsicle sticks. Not the best, but better than nothing. Pepper plants all look the same, so we'll label them. And that's how it looks when it's done. Not bad. Okay. So here in a few minutes we're going to be transplanting tomatoes. Yay! These are the first tomatoes I've ever grown from seed. I've got Roma here and beefsteak here. See, there's a slight little film on that water right there. It's because I give them fish emulsion. But before you transplant your seeds, especially if you need to separate them out when you plant more than one, you want to make sure that the soil is nice and moist so that you don't tear the roots. So, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so these are my 6-pack sales that I'm going to use for my garden and for family. So I'm going to put 2 beefsteak, 2 Romas, and 2 different cherry tomatoes in these. So let's get going. You want to plant your tomatoes as deep as possible because they will grow roots all the way up the stem. And that's what it looks like when it's done. I'm going to finish filling all these in and let my dog out, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got them all potted up. I have 2 beefsteak, 2 Roma, 1 mystery cherry, and 1 red delicious in each 6-pack. The mystery cherry is because I got a mixed pack of seeds of cherry tomatoes and honestly can't tell you what it is. Okay, over here you'll see that one. It says keep. Well, that's because although it's supposed to be a red delicious, it might very well be a mystery cherry. And that's why you don't mess with 2 different types of plants at one time. Not sure what kind of tomato that is, so I'll just keep it and grow it myself. But these are all potted up and ready to go back under the grow lights. Okay, for these tomatoes, I'm going to plant them a little different since I'm out of the 4-inch pots. I'm going to fill these cups up about a little under halfway, and then I'm going to put the tomato in and cover the stem up as high as I can, and as it grows, I'm going to backfill and continue to cover the stem because it will grow roots out of that stem. Look at those roots. Okay, so I won't be able to fit much more dirt in there, but that's what it looks like now. And all the way up that stem it'll grow roots.
Did you talk about why you pulled the leaves off?
Because you don't need them?
Did you tell them that?
I think so.
You pull the leaves off because you don't need them. Just in case she didn't tell you. What is this?
That's a garden tool.
That is my chisel.
Yeah.
This is what you use to get the plants out?
Yeah, that's what I used to drill or put the holes in the other cups.
Oh.
It's too big to get the plants out, but I couldn't find flathead, so.
What did you use to get the plants out?
Popsicle stick.
Oh. Well, that works.
Okay, so we're transplanting carrots. Will it work? I have no clue. But I grew carrots in this little bottle over the winter. They sprouted up. So we're separating them. That's the root. Plant it at the same depth it was planted at. I'm not gonna be able to do it one-handed, but you get the point. You just plant it at the same depth it was in the bottle. And then we'll water it in and we'll follow and see if they grow.
There's just a jungle of tomatoes. Just regular solo cup?
Yep.
About what, halfway with dirt?
No, you want to put about
A third?
that much because we're upcutting tomatoes. You can bury them deep.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so we're gonna take the popsicle stick, go around the edge, loosen it up.
Pop it out. There we go.
Put it down as deep as it will go.
Okay, nice.
Fill it all the way up with dirt. Tear these bottom leaves off.
Because you don't want the leaves under the dirt.
It won't hurt them, but they'll just rot away. There you go.
Nice.
A potted tomato.
All banana peppers. I didn't realize we had so many banana peppers. Oh, it's not all banana peppers. I forgot we had these 4 habaneros in here. Another thing we're doing is we just have these solo cups here. These are even the knockoff solo cups. Just drilled the holes in the bottom of them. We just rolled through all of them at the same time. And we're using those to do the upplanting. Is that what I call it? Upplanting? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Taking out the little one, putting it in the bigger one. Because they're getting too big for the little ones. Look, see? So easy, even a guy can do it. I'm gonna move on to these big mumbo jumbos.
Red Delicious.
Red Delicious. Look how tall those are. Like, these things are awesome. I was stealing all the good stuff. You got the one that was hungry and the one that didn't get to eat because this guy was too hungry. He stole all this little guy's food. Poor guy. Now he gets his own food. And go again. Look at the size of that thing though. Isn't that just gorgeous?
Just look at it.
Just look at it. Pop these 2 little dudes off here. Steal a cup from the wife. Put a little less in there. Yeah, this is a big boy here. Boom. And look how quick this goes. I mean, we're just plowing right through these. They just look great. Oh, grab the stick. And when we get all done, we'll take you downstairs and show you how full the shelves are now since we are taking up more space. And there's the ones that we just did. And that'll be their home for a few more weeks. Look at the drastic difference here. Poor little guy. He must have just came up late, right? At least that's what I'm assuming, because he is just puny. Yeah, but look at the difference there. You want the little ones over here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw one on one pot. Maybe those will be the ones I plant.
The runts.
Yeah.
Was there any sun gold in this mystery set or no?
I don't think so.
Hmm. Well, that's dumb.
Yeah, well, sun gold is no longer a thing.
No, it probably got the COVID. Ooh, I don't know if we can say that. It probably got the C word. Not that C word.
That doesn't sound any better.
The other C word. I don't know that you can say that word on YouTube because they're all like,
Is that what they sound like?
yeah, bunch of freaking Nancy's. Bunch of Karens, sorry.
You hurt my feelings.
I'm offended. You use pink cups. I wonder what happens if you're offended that they're offended that you're offended. Does one person's being offended outweigh another person's being offended? Can't we all just be offended together? Ah, what are we gonna do about these two? They are like madly in love with one another. Oh, that's rude. You're just gonna separate them from each other? Okay. If it was meant to be, you will find each other. This mystery cherry identifies as a green pepper. Sorry. Not sorry.
Not prepared for that.
Neither was it. Just woke up today and was like, yep, not feeling tomato. We'll have to put that in with the other peppers. Can't be sticking with the other tomatoes. That's not fair. Yeah, see, this is why I try to watch what I say. I don't think people are prepared what comes out of my mouth.
Shit.
They are definitely not prepared for that.
I'm gonna try to go with the big ones and chance the small ones, so.
Wow, that is so rude. Small plants' lives matter.
You definitely can't say that.
Why? That's definitely staying in there. What's the worst that happens? People dislike the video? Oh, it's two of them again. See, it's another cute little couple.
Plant them together.
They're so in love. The last one she separated forever. We're gonna let these ones stay together?
Yep.
Well, look at her having a heart.
No, not that far.
It's not her having a heart. She's drunk.
Wow.
Well, it could be. The sun's up.
Rude ass.
Anyway, there you go. I think you guys get the gist of it. It's not very complicated. So, turn that off and then we'll come back and we'll show you what the grow room looks like now, because it looks completely different, because it is jam-packed full of plants, because you go from this to this and it just takes up a lot more space. And that's where we're having a problem right now. We're running out of space. Anyway, see you in a minute. So here's some of the potted tomatoes. And these things are big, guys. I mean, you can just see they're doing phenomenal. And here's some of the peppers. Those are our jalapenos, the Mr. Cherries and the Romas. And then over here we have some more jalapenos. Here's our fancy way of checking the temperature. And then down here are our banana peppers. These are the ones we just did today. I've got some mystery cherries. And we have to go get a light for these guys down here. There's our honeycombs, a red delicious, and we'll run and go grab the light for this, but we are completely full now. We have no room left on the shelves. So we have to go get some lights for this bottom row down here. And then that's just going to be it. That's all we're going to be able to do for now. Everything else will just get planted outside like normal. But I think it's going really well. These are looking amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Then you're just like, "What's up, mother?"
Pretty sure that's not how it goes.
That's how I say hi to the guys when I get online.
Yeah, no.